How to be a VTuber. Step 1. Grab an image of anything. Step 2. Stream. Thanks for joining me on this side of the There's misconceptions about how to be a VTuber because the people who inspire them set a high standard nobody else can reach when starting without taking out loans higher than the prices of Asakoko or Ligma University. You don't have to have a $5,000 model to be a VTuber. You don't have to be an idol or sing music. You don't need a perfect computer setup. All you need is your mic and any device that can record and stream. The simplest thing you can do at minimum to be a VTuber is to stream with an image. This is everything you need. Some are already saying, this seems pretty basic. Why are you telling us this? It's for the people who say they want to do something but never do. It's also for the people who ask me how to become one, like your friend who always says they don't have the skill or talent to draw, stream, create YouTube videos, or learn an instrument. It's wishful thinking and the thought is nice, but they don't want to put in the effort. At the very least, start streaming and see if you like it. With the things I've just mentioned, you can easily become a successful VTuber. It depends how you use it. There isn't one right way to become a successful content creator, and you will never succeed by doing nothing. For example, Fillion bought a VTuber model from Booth for $50, and that's all she's needed. The motion trackers aren't necessary. She could have used a 3D VTuber programmed and still gained a following with how she chooses to create content. Working your way up to a full model is an option, or buying motion trackers to be fully movable. You can have a 3D model instead of a live 2D model first if you'd like. Don't go super over budget, because usually that requires you to have a character design in the first place. You don't need 50 live 2D models to be noticed. You don't need a re-debut, and you don't need to be lewd to become successful. If you think that way, you shouldn't get into VTubing. If you want to be lewd to cater to that audience, that's perfectly fine. If you want to go one step above the basics, find a background from any of the free resources given by any of the fantastic artists on Twitter who only ask you to credit them by name. An additional step requires a camera of some kind. Grab any of the free VTuber models like Marin, or the doodle character available, and VTube Studio on Steam, then hit the stream button. If you record, upload it, even if you're not confident in it. VTube Studio also comes with its own free set of characters to use, depending on the platform. If you're going to be on Twitch within the next 5 years before it crashes and burns, there's free assets for panels, overlays, and transitions. Transitions and graphic overlays are used for both Twitch and YouTube. Most of the time, you need a starting soon and ending screen. You can rehash the starting soon screen for a BRB screen. The last thing you can and should get is a logo, and it'll only be used for business cards and merch. You can have merch without it. The free tools today have made it relatively easy to be a VTuber and record content. VTube Studio is free. VSeeFace is free. Any image you can find is free to use, and lastly, OBS is free for streaming and recording. No more of this unregistered Bandicam. I'm still finding those on new YouTube videos, and there's no reason for it anymore. Thanks all for joining me on this side of the universe, and I will catch you in the next world.